Yo, what's up guys? It's boy Zach from Zach's Real Tales. We're down at Miller's Creek again. I'm gonna try my luck. I'm gonna be flicking lures in here. It has been raining today. Well, it rained last night, and it is forecast to rain today. So that's why I'm not at Patterson River. Also, yesterday it was blowing like I say 70 something k's. Like it was windy. And today is also quite windy as well, but nowhere near as bad as yesterday. So I'm not going towards the beach today because it will be blowing a gale there and it won't be fun. You might not even be able to hear me because of the wind. So I'll wait for a nicer day when it's not blowing windy as much as it is today. And yeah, I'm gonna get all my gear ready and then I'm gonna head down there. I've got some bread for bait. Also, I'm gonna be flicking around my little tiny lures as well. So I'm taking 2 rods down there. We'll see how we go. I'll let you guys know how we go. I'm in my car, so yeah, let's get going. Yo, I've made it to the river. This is where we're fishing today. This is Miller's Creek. The Miller's Creek drain, I don't know what you want to call this. Yeah, I've made it here, so I'm just gonna grab my rod with my lure on it first and flip that around for a bit. There is fish in this river. I know there was big carp in here, and there is a redfin in here, so I'm gonna see if I can get the redfin first. With my little white curly tail. Use my little white curly tail that I did last week, so I'm just gonna put this out. I reckon there's probably too much food in there at the moment, so they might not bite. So see, and it's running out of the drain. There's been a lot of rain, so see how we go. Nice retrieve in. You know there's a rope somewhere over there, so carp usually sit on the other side of the river. Put my lure in and see how we go, guys. I might even walk down the river and see if I can fish elsewhere as well. Hit something in the water. I'm gonna walk up to that point there. nothing nothing went after it. It is a little bit too cold, I think, still for the, you know, redfin or other fish to be feeding around this area. So I'm gonna put my bait in. I've got some bread in my bag. I'm gonna chuck some bread on, and then we're gonna see if I can get anything there. If not, we might move on. I might go up onto the bike trail and walk down and see if I can get anything then. Alright, I've just got my whiting rig on. I'm gonna put some bread on it and then flick it out and see how it goes. Alright guys, I am back. Got me bread, brand new white bread. We'll see if the carp will bite. I don't know, I'll flick it out there for a little bit, you know, see what happens. If not, I might go to a different spot. I've got another spot I haven't tried before that I might go to. So, but it's along the day. It's near Jells Park. It's not actual Jells Park. I don't know. I wouldn't mind going to like Jells Park one day as well and fishing around in Jells Park as well, because like I feel like those areas would have carp and fish inside there. You just gotta get them to come out, you know, out of their shell, out of their homes. I didn't get anything on the lure. I'll flip the lure in the next spot too, so we'll see. I've got another spot too, but it's a secret spot. I don't want to use it yet. It's been a bit too cold, so we'll see how we go. Get the bread out. Just in here. Just in the middle. I'll wind it up until it's tight, so I know if the fish grabs it. Yeah, that's perfect. All right. We'll leave my rod in the water, and then we'll sit here and wait until I need to go back to the car. I think that's the goal. Apart from that, we're just gonna let it sit there. Sit here. I'm gonna let it sit there in the water. My rod's right here. The current is running. I don't know if I should look further down the road or not. I'll just have a look around on my rod. So yeah, we'll see how we go. We'll see how we go, guys, and I'll let you guys know an update once something happens, or if nothing happens. Peace out. Alright guys, nothing happened. All my bait's gone. Nothing bit. I reckon the water's running a bit too quick today for stuff to bite. Also, it's really murky in there at the moment. I have been here before before it got to winter time, and I saw heaps of carp in there. There was like 6-7 big ones, but and I watched a guy on YouTube fish here, and he caught a redfin out of here. No redfin. I'm gonna move spots. I'm gonna go to the spot near my house, near Jells Park, and I'll let you guys know when I get there. I'll have to come back here during summertime. So, no fish today, from here at least. There's heaps of ducks, and there's a couple cormorant fish in there as well, swimming around. There was a cormorant swimming around in there. I haven't seen him. It's really trashy here, but yeah. Oh yeah. See you guys later in the new spot. The wrong way around. My bad, peoples. Had it the wrong way around. Yo, what's up, guys? I'm back. I'm back at the where I mean I want to get to the lake, which is over that way, but I don't know if I can. Might see if there's any trails leading out to it, but
right now I'm underneath the French Gully Road, and this spot looks juicy, bro. Just look at it. It looks so fishy in here. Looks so fishy at the moment. Like, I reckon there might be a monster living in here. Right, I'm gonna flick my lure around for a bit, and then I might chuck some bread out. I reckon there could be monsters living in here. Who knows, man? I'm gonna try and flick it out towards the wind. It's a bunch of wattle tree shit in it. Water dripping off the road. So who knows what's in here, man? Something big could be living in here. The lake just goes straight. The lake's out that way on the side of me. So, this. It's alright, I can get this back. I'll walk over and walk. Very bad. Oh, coming back. I don't want to get too close. Water edge, man. Ooh, that's perfect car. Alright guys, might flick out some bread. We'll flick some bread out right here in front of me. It's right in the middle of the dam. Look, I reckon this spot will be good during summertime when it's hot and stuff. I really need to get to the other side of the river because that's probably how I'll get to the lake. Actually guys, I might go for a bit of an explore, but I'll come back here and set up my rod for bait, because I reckon there could be monsters living in here, man. This area's good, man. Shame I didn't get any bites on my lure, but there might not be anything big enough. Like, that's where I was flicking out there before. That's where I need to get to, just out over the ridge there, where you guys can can't really see, but yeah, that's where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna try and get around the corner because the lake's over that way. I can almost just see it. All right, guys. I'll see if I can find my way through. I don't think I can from in here, but I'll definitely try. I'm currently just bush bashing, seeing if I can make my way to one of the lakes. It's down here. Should be coming up soon. I think there's a little river right beside me, actually. They've been doing some plantations, so they've got like car trails down here. Where I want to go is that way. But I think there's a little river just here. Oh, there is too. There is a little river right here. This probably goes into one of the big lakes. Oh yeah, someone's probably fished here. Looks like someone sat here. Because looks like people have stood here. The weeds are all there. Plenty of trees around. I don't know. There's heaps of structure right here. I want to keep going that way. Well, let's back out of here. Oh, my lure fell off. Wait, I gotta fix it. On a walking trail. Oh, it looks like I'm going behind people's houses now. Oh yeah. I don't even know where I am, bro. Looks like this goes up to a road I kind of was just on. Alright, I think this is the end of the road because there's a house just there. This track does not go to where I want it to go to. And I think I found a way of getting in, but I'm gonna have to do it in a different video. So I'm gonna go back to that spot. I'm gonna flick out some bait from underneath that bridge and sit there for like 30 minutes or so. And then, or maybe I'll go to the spot down here that I found. I might go there actually. Sit there for 30 minutes because it's closer. And then walk back to the car. Might be the end of the video after that. We'll see. I don't know. I've got some fresh bread, so yeah, we'll see how we go. I'm only going to use the bait in there. I'm not going to flick my lure because I don't know. It looked really what you call it? You know, snaggy there. But yeah, if not, there's a random shopping trolley as well. I'll see you guys at the spot. Peace out. Guys, I've made it to the next spot. I'll just show you the spot first. There's big eddy right here, big eddy, on all the way around and around that way. I'm gonna cast my bait right into the middle, just before where that thing slides off. And yeah, it looks like it's running in, shooting around, and then going back out. So the spot where there's an eddy is where I'm gonna put my thing. It looks like there's a tree branch I can kind of see there. But I'm hoping there's some carp sitting in there. It looks good. I'll angle you guys down. There you go. You can't see the thing. So I'm gonna get some bread out, put some bread onto my lure, and we'll see how we go. Onto my lure, onto my bait rig. Lure's right here. I'm gonna set that up. Get some bait onto it. See how we go. Oh. Sharp hooks, man. Put the biggest one on the top one because that's the one that's going to be kind of out of the muddy stuff floating in the top. Someone else might go after it, you know, like maybe not a carp, because carp feed off the bottom, so the bottom one is probably the best for this. The top one, carp will still feed off the top, but I'm just gonna do like a simple little cast out like this. Right, so that's good enough. Right where I wanted it. Right where I wanted it. Alright. Now we're just going to let that sit in there. See what happens. In the next half an hour or so, I'll see what happens. There might be some fish in here, you never know. So I'll let you guys know if I hook up to anything. The problem is I don't know if I can get a carp up the top where I am without my line maybe snapping, so we'll see what happens. See you guys all soon. Peace out. Alright guys, I'm moving spots. Nothing's really happened here. No like fish have really been biting, so we're gonna move on and maybe go fish underneath that bridge for like a few minutes and then move on again. When I mean move on, I'm probably going to end the video here after I go back to the spot. But yeah, obviously there's no carp in here because I reckon a carp would have... I've got bread straight below me, and I reckon if there was a carp around, they probably would have gone into the shallows to eat that bread if they were hungry enough. But yeah, nah, I don't think there's anything swimming around today. So I'll see you guys when I get to the next spot, where it will be underneath the bridge again. But this time I'm going to be throwing bread out. So hell yeah. See you guys soon. Alright, I'm back in the same spot again where I've been to before. I'm going to get some bread out and we're going to fish here. And we're going to chill out here for like 5 minutes or so, you know. See what happens. Maybe 15 minutes. I'll throw some bread in, see what happens. We'll see if we can get anything on bread. We'll just see. I'll let you guys know. Come on, look. First one. Get a big healthy chunk of bread on there. I'm hoping because this goes into the river, well, the river goes into a little lake here, and also comes out of a big lake too, down the way, that there might be some carp in here swimming around, coming like that can get in between, because this lake does go into the Jells Park Lake, and I have heard that there's fish in there, so by people that have fished in there before in the past. Yeah, got my little whiting rig going on. Got some nice chunks of bread on there. See that in the video? I'm just going to cast it straight out into the middle because this river's not really flowing that fast here. Just do the swing back and forth. I feel like it's good momentum. Good spot. Right into the middle of the lake. I'm going to see if I can get a stick to prop my rod up with. I'll be back in a second. I've got my little stick there, holding in my rod. Not much has happened, or is happening right now, just at this time. I've only just started, so in the last like few minutes. I reckon once the weather, yet again, I'm going to say it again, once the weather warms up, I was Googling it, it said late autumn and, early autumn and late spring are the best times when the water temperature is getting warm, or just before winter is good. It's like probably when I was getting all my bites, actual fact, when I was fishing out in the Dandenong Creek. Well, this is the Dandenong Creek, but like further down underneath Stud Road, that when I was getting my bites was just before, I was going just before winter time. So, and when the water warms up, so once it actually gets warmer, so late spring is probably a good time because it will get warmer then. We'll hopefully get some stuff. There's a lot of wattle stuff in the water at the moment, so I like fishing underneath bridges because they give a lot of shelter to fish. So you never know, there might not just be carp in here, you never know. Obviously I didn't get any I spam my lure through here, so I didn't get anything. Obviously there was nothing around that wasn't a carp, but you never know, there could be redfin in here. Redfin do swim through the Dandenong Creek. I have seen videos and seen pictures of people catching them, so it is possible. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I'll let you guys know. Oh yeah. Where did I come? Right through. Alright guys, this is going to be the end of the video. I've tried in here, didn't get anything in here, so this has been your boy Zach from Zach's Raw Fishing. I'm probably going to go fishing again tomorrow around this area. Might even see if I can get into the fields back there, fish the lakes behind me. Who knows, I might even go get some bait now, and I might even go fishing at Patterson River as well. So I'll have a freshwater and ocean video. I'm trying to get into more freshwater fishing. I'm actually not a freshwater fisherman, so I'm primarily salt. I've always done saltwater fishing, heaps of it throughout my childhood, out on the boat with my pa and stuff. I wish I started this sooner, man, when my pa was still running around in the boat, but our boat's broken, so we haven't been out in years, so sad. I want to get back out there with him. I don't know, maybe I'll have to get my own boat license and then take him out, so we'll see you guys all in the next video. Peace out. Bye.